Good morning, everyone. And I want to know, have you taken the Equus Challenge yet? By emailing samples@equus.com and requesting some samples. So now I want to talk about two of our products. And what I have here is I have the Premier Pet Shampoo and the Premier Conditioner. Okay, a little bit about these products. Mainly want to talk about what's not in them, okay? There's no oils, there's no greases, there's no silicone, there's no lanolin. So people are saying to me, well, why is that important? Because I have a lot of products that have that in. And I'm going to say this right now. You know what? They do serve their purpose, but they serve their purpose for means that you need to understand. Number one, silicones, oils, lanolins, and grease are really good dematting agents. When you have extreme conditions and you want to get those knots out, well, what this will do is going to help get those knots and tangles out. If you want extreme shine immediately, it's going to give you extreme shine. Now, remember, with anything that's extreme, I go back to a diet because I know a lot about diets because they've worked and not worked for me. So when you go on a crash diet and you want to lose weight right away, and you do, what ends up happening? A couple of things. Number one, you don't look kind of right and you gain it right back. But when you take your time and it comes off, you don't look strange, and for the most part, you keep it off easier. So when you have products that don't have those ingredients in them, what's going to happen is it's going to take a little bit of time to strip out the old ingredients. But now it's going to put the good stuff that needs to absorb into the skin, that needs to absorb into the coat. So the Premier products don't have any of these ingredients in them. I call them the un-ingredients. I want to give you a good example of that. So there's a book called Form, Function, and Fancy, and the author Sandra Lemire talks about how in the olden days, she's one of the top Yorkshire Terrier breeders at that time, and she would put her dogs in oil, is what they would call it. So they would oil the dog up to protect the coat, but in order to take that oil out, they would have to use harsh chemicals to pull it out. Now, if you think about what oil does, oil, if you get it on your clothes, stains your clothes, and you can never get it out. Well, it does the exact same thing to a dog's coat. So in order to pull that out, we got to use harsh chemicals. So we stain it, pull it out, destroy the coat. Stain it, pull it out, destroy the coat. Why do that when we can go through a process of keeping the natural colors as beautiful as they were when the dog was a puppy? So what I want you to do is request your samples by emailing samples@equus.com. And I want you to go out and I want you to try this. Like, here's the conditioner. I want you to take a little. I'm going to put it in this hand, and I'll show you why in a minute. Put a little in there. I got the side. And I am going to put this because I wanted to shine up my tattoo anyway. I'm going to put this on my skin. And I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but it's absorbing right into my skin really, really fast. And it's doing what I needed to do, and that's what I wanted to do on the coat. I don't want it to lay on the outside of the coat. I want it to absorb. So when I'm working, I get the performance that I need. When I'm scissoring, when I'm using it on hard coats, I'm not softening these coats. I'm not weighing it down. I'm nourishing them. I'm getting the good stuff in through the hair follicle. It's absorbing. And again, I'm dry now. And I got great looking shine on my skin, even though there is nothing there. This is just my skin. So try it, and it smells great too. Again, email samples@equus.com and take the Equus Challenge. I want to know what you think. Have a great day.